Hi everyone, there is so much discussion going around AI taking over a lot of jobs or a lot of layoffs actually happening because of automation. And everybody has a point of view and everybody has an opinion, but people don't know why this is happening or why this is going to happen and what roles or what jobs are exactly getting impacted and when. In my view, if you're observing the market, you would have noted that there are a few jobs or few roles for which the number of openings have already reduced. So you can look at the trend of number of openings that were there for a particular job few years ago, and now the number of openings have drastically reduced, which means companies are now not raising new job positions, new requirements for those particular roles because they are either using AI or some automation or somebody else is doing that role. So that's why it is important to understand that the change will not happen overnight, which means today you have a role and tomorrow AI is going to take it up. That's not going to happen. The change is going to happen slowly, which means today the number of openings for a particular role may be 100. In the next few months it may become 75, and in the due course of time it may become 50 and then 25, and then it may just fade away slowly. First of all, it is absolutely important to understand what roles are getting impacted exactly and why. And today we are going to talk about 10 such roles, which will give you clarity about why this is happening. And if you are doing one of these impacted roles, then it is time for you to start to prepare for something else. All right, so without waiting any further, let's quickly deep dive into these 10 roles. Okay, so in this Word document, I've listed down 10 roles in the IT industry where job openings are drastically reducing. Here are the top 5. I will go through the all 10, but here are the top 5. Number 1, as you can see, is the system administrator role. Why this is declining is because of cloud adoption majorly. Companies are moving to cloud based services, hence reducing the need for a on-premise infrastructure management. So companies don't need a on-premise system administrator because of cloud adoption. And then there are automation tools like mentioned over here. And also because now things are becoming managed service from a cloud perspective. Cloud providers are offering managed services, hence reducing demand for the traditional system admin roles which were on premise. Okay, so that's the first. Second is manual tester or a non-automation QA profile. Now, why this is declining is of course because of the automation tools, right? So there is Selenium, Cypress and other tools that can perform repetitive test cases faster and more accurately. There is also shift left testing happening. Developers are taking over these some of these responsibilities as part of their unit testing and also the CI/CD pipelines. AI driven testing is also happening. Okay, there are tools like Testim and Applet tools are making manual testing obsolete for many scenarios. Okay, the third role which is getting obsolete is legacy programmer. So if you are somebody who is coming from a COBOL era or a Fortran era, then this role is getting obsolete as well because of modernizations. Organizations are modernizing the legacy systems to newer platforms, right? Where you have Python based, Java based, or cloud based architectures, and hence you don't need COBOL or Fortran programmers anymore. Anyway, skill scarcity is also one more reason because there are fewer professionals now available. It is making difficult for the organizations to sustain such legacy systems, right? Then there is migration to SaaS, right? Off the shelf SaaS solutions are replacing custom legacy tools or systems fast, right? So that's another reason why it's happening. Number fourth role, which is becoming obsolete, is data entry specialist. We all know that RPA is taking over. I don't need to stress on this. There is UiPath, Blue Prism, then there are AI ML advancements. Okay, and also the integration. Modern software now directly integrates with databases, eliminating the need for manual input as such. So that's number 4. Number 5 is network engineer. Okay, if you are a traditional on-premise network engineer, then this role is declining. There are technologies like Cisco ACI and VMware NSX. So these are reducing human intervention. Okay, so SDN, software defined networking, is actually the main reason here. But then you also have cloud networking, which is the shift to a cloud native solution, which requires fewer traditional networking professionals. Okay. And lastly, automation tools like NetDevOps, automate tasks like configuration, monitoring, troubleshooting, and hence the need for traditional on-premise network engineers is reducing. Okay. So what are the broader trends? Broader trends are automation and AI, cloud SaaS, DevOps culture, and digital transformation. These are the broader trends behind these declines. Okay, so these are the top five. Let's quickly move on to the next set. So these are the next set of five roles which are on the decline. Number six is help desk technician, which is your level one support, right? So why this is declining? Because of self-service portals, remote desktop tools, and advanced monitoring systems. Okay, that's why level one help desk technician roles are declining. Number seven is ETL developer. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are going to tell me in the comments that ETL developer is not declining, but hear me out. Extract, transform, load. Whatever was done in the legacy world, right? It is declining because of the rise of modern data platforms. There are tools like Snowflake, BigQuery, and AWS Redshift. These integrate data without requiring extensive ETL pipelines. Okay. Then there are no code, low code solutions. Data engineering shift is also one more reason. Okay. So please understand ETL developer, the legacy one is on the decline. Number eight, database administrator, traditional DBA. Again, this is declining because of cloud database services, fully managed database solutions. Example, Amazon RDS, Azure SQL, Google Cloud Spanner. They automate many tasks like backup, scaling, and patching. Okay, hence you don't need a traditional DBA. Then the DevOps practices. Developers now manage databases as part of the CI/CD pipelines, right? So that's for another reason. And database automation tools like Liquibase, Flyway handle schema updates and deployment seamlessly. Okay. Number ninth is middleware specialist. This is also the decline because of microservices architecture. Applications are moving away from monolithic systems and middleware layers to microservices with direct API communication. That's the primary reason. But again, native cloud solutions and integration platforms like Zapier, Workato, MuleSoft, these things simplify application integration without heavy middleware infrastructure. Okay, so that's why these roles are also on decline. And lastly, hardware technician is on the decline. Why? Because again of cloud computing, the migration to cloud platform reduces the demand for on-premise hardware installation and maintenance. Then there is virtualization and device as a service, where companies outsource hardware management to providers like Dell and HP, reducing their in-house technician roles. Okay, so these are the top 10 roles in my view which are on decline. There are key reasons or key drivers. The key drivers behind the decline are automation, cloud adoption, skill realignment, and AI/ML. Alright, so these are the 10 roles on the decline which I wanted to share with you. Okay, so these were the 10 roles getting impacted by AI, automation, and all other stuff that you just saw. If you are doing these roles, let me know your thoughts in comments. Or if you have heard of any other roles getting impacted by AI, then add those in comments as well. I'll be happy to read your comments and respond to them. If you found the video useful, do share it in your WhatsApp groups. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. And do not forget to hit the like button. I'll see you in another video soon. Take care and bye for now.